I do not have a green thumb. I like having living plants and flowers in my home, don't get me wrong. But when they come into my care, and it's all up to me to tend them, their chances are less than average. Thankfully, I share my life and my home with someone who is a better gardener than I, and she often steps in, but not always. Nevertheless, plants have to be pretty hardy to make it in shape Fulp-Eickstaedt. I don't know about you, but I find I do better when the plants come with specific dummy-proof instructions as to the amount of light and shade they need, direct or indirect, and how often and when they should be watered, for instance. It's true that different plants require different conditions in order to grow. Some are hardy and resilient. Others are more delicate. Some do well with little light. Some need lots and lots more. Some drink water like a fish. Others store it like a camel. Some thrive in tropical climates. Others in more temperate situations. Some do well in sandy soil or red clay. And others need rich black Iowa dirt. But most need at least some light and some water. And they almost all need to be rooted in something. So it is with our human spirits. They all require certain things, but each in different measures for growth to happen. The seed of spiritual life has to be rooted in humility and common humanity with its doubts and loves, fertilized with some degree of challenge and pain. And I love what my mom says about that. She says, in the middle of growth is the word ow. They have to be watered, like comfort and nurture. They have to be bathed in the light of love. There are hardy souls who get by with very little of some of these things and still survive and thrive. But these factors are what help our souls, our spirits, to grow and to flower and to bear the fruit of the Spirit. And that's what we're after all, in church, right? To bear the fruit of the Spirit. When the Apostle Paul was writing to the church at Corinth, a church that, like our country these days, had its share of divisions, he used a common biblical agricultural metaphor when he referred to them as God's field. The prophets spoke of Israel as God's vineyard, or as good figs and bad figs. Their role as prophets was to help produce the fruits of justice and kindness and humility. The role of Israel was to produce the fruits of justice and kindness and humility in the way they treated their neighbors. Jesus spoke of seed being scattered on different types of soil: rocky soil, weed-infested soil, hard-trodden soil like a path, and good soil. He spoke of the harvest to come. He said of himself that unless a grain dies and falls into the earth, it cannot bear fruit. He compared himself to a vine and his disciples to branches, limbs that were meant to produce fruit. Then Paul referred to being rooted and grounded in love, bearing the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. To grow spiritually is to bear this sort of fruit as individuals and as a community. If you want to know what that looks like, look around and watch people who do not allow themselves to get sucked into fear and hatred and resentment or pride and despair. The woman who firmly but with grace stands up for the rights and dignity of others, who is undaunted by the opposition that she faces. The man who forgives someone who grievously wronged him. The child who is delighted to bring in as many pop tabs as he or she can for Ronald McDonald House. The person who moves forward into a time of discouragement or doubt or disease and somehow keeps holding fast to God. To grow spiritually is to grow in our ability to express the fruit of the Spirit. The Corinthians seem to have forgotten this main point as they divided themselves into groups based on personalities. I belong to Paul, some cried. replied. I belong to Apollos, others responded. And in the face of that sort of tribalism, Paul asserted we all have a role. I planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the growth. It's growing spiritually, growing in our ability to be just and kind and humble, to do the things that make for peace and to do right by others that is ultimately important. Not the tribe or the denomination or the nation to which we belong as individuals. Spirituality is centered in a man who died for others, who did not return evil for evil and reached out to the least, the last, and the lost. A spirituality centered in a man who, when asked, "Who is my neighbor?" told a story about a Samaritan, for God's sake, who showed compassion while good religious folk walked right on by. Spirituality centered in a man who healed and taught Gentiles as well as Jews. A spirituality truly centered in Jesus will always rise above tribalism and us and them thinking. It just will. And God help us if we forget that, especially in the church. So I want to tell you about a plant that I have in my house. I received it as a birthday gift back at the beginning of November, 50th birthday gift. And for the last few months, I haven't managed to quite kill it yet. But it's struggling now. I was sharing that with some friends, and somebody told me, "Aaron, have you tried repotting it?" The idea is that the plant's roots have grown to the point that there's not enough nourishment left in the soil. It's so self-contained in that pot, so root-bound, that it needs to be in a bigger container or it will fail to really thrive. What a metaphor that is. It's a challenge to any spirituality that thinks it's just between me and Jesus, or my in-group and Jesus. It seems to me that this is what Paul was driving at with the Corinthians. He was telling them, essentially, this: you can't rightly understand yourself, nor can you really grow if you put yourself in your own pot, or the Paul pot, or the Apollos pot. Getting an even bigger pot, or even a garden plot, won't do, because you are part of God's field. Indeed, the whole world is God's own field. Fruit unto God's praise to yield, as the old Thanksgiving hymn goes. We've been doing a rereading of the Book of Joy by the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu as we are studying it with the Women of Spirit group on Wednesday mornings. Talk about the fruit of the Spirit. Those two individuals have it. They exude love and joy and peace and patience and all that other stuff, despite or maybe because of what they've gone through personally. What they've been through has not stopped them from speaking up and standing up and being present and having faith and living love in their lives. The thing that becomes very clear about these two individuals is that their spirits have grown to the point that they feel a sense of connection to the rest of the 7 billion people on earth. I know that we're not Desmond Tutu and we're not the Dalai Lama, none of us, but isn't it admirable that they understand themselves in this way, as connected to the rest of humanity, all 7 billion of us. They understand themselves as no better or no worse than any of their fellow human beings. It was Parker Palmer, the great Quaker theologian and author, who drew me again this week to a wonderful poem by Yehuda Amichai, perhaps Israel's greatest modern poet. Amichai, who died in the year 2000, lived and wrote in an Israel that was troubled always by the threat of warfare over the years. He served in the Sinai War in 1956 and in the Yom Kippur War in 1973, so he knew about conflict and division. And in spite of that, or maybe because of it, he wrote this: "From the place where we are bright. Flowers will never grow in the spring. A place where we are right is hard and trampled like a yard. But doubts and loves dig up the world like a mole, a plow, and a whisper will be heard in the place where the ruined house once stood. Here's what Parker Palmer says about that. He writes, Amachai's poem seems more important to me with every passing day. The principle behind it applies to every part of my life, personal, professional, and political. Nothing can grow between us when we insist on speaking from the place where we are right. Yehuda Amachai suggests that things might change for the better if we spoke not from our certainties, but from our doubts and loves. When it comes to politics, Parker says, we differ a lot. But what if our dialogues began not with our differences, but with our shared loves and doubts, as the poem proposes? Many of us, he says, love the same things, our children and grandchildren, our country, the natural world. Many of us harbor the same doubts about whether the things we love are being given a chance to survive and thrive. Surely these loves and doubts would give us a chance to find patches of common ground. We'll continue to disagree on many things, of course, Palmer writes, but our differences might be more life-giving if they were rooted in the rich soil of our common humanity. It's no accident that humanity, and humility come from the same root. Humus helps new greenery to grow. Humility helps new ideas to grow. He says, I'm not proposing that we compromise our political convictions, but that we explore them from a shared starting point. Of course, that requires that we make a choice to move from our root-bound pots into a sense of being part of God's great big field. It requires that we choose life, to choose love, to choose to stay rooted in our common humanity and God's love for the whole wide world, no exceptions. If we are to grow spiritually as individuals, as a community, as a nation, as a world, the place to begin, I believe, is not in who planted us or who waters us. The place to begin is in the soil of shared doubts and loves, and appreciation that we are in this field together, all of us, and that it's God. It's God who gives the growth.